Alright, what's up, you guys? So, let's get on down to this. It was just Monday that we were down here, and I was telling the homie how, depending how we open Monday, and we were looking through Monday evening, we could continue breaking either completing this, but I didn't see it happening because there was no data, but I didn't see what I didn't think of how there's a big day for this weekend. So just the fact that last week we got good news, plus this weekend not having no bad news, and plus anticipating the data coming out this weekend, the market will then rallying up throughout Monday pretty much slowly, but just rallying up, especially towards Tuesday. And I said, hey, this was a box right here. There's a box forming. You have your two candles giving your strong resistance, and your one candle giving you your semi-wood strong support. Even though we were down here and we end up dropping, this farm is going to eventually form because with the anticipation of the market opening and releasing data, or the data of the week of the data is going to eventually pick up, and this bottom area where it would have been your sweet buying spot, but it didn't do that. It actually kept this whole positive price range, whatnot, and just actually continue going up the whole night, the whole day, pretty much. So you weren't able to catch the dip. Seeing how we're back on the dip because we're back in the box, as you can see, we're right here. Now the market is this what it does a day before. So days actually. Let's say the data comes out Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, the market will start pumping on up, and then the day before the meeting or whatever it is, data, the market tends to then come down, like nervousness. So you can see the market then now retracing, rejecting certain key prices again because the big day is coming. On top of that, tomorrow we don't got no data in the morning. So the only thing that's going to be moving the market is the anticipation of what the Fed is going to say. So therefore, the market is going to be more volatile or nervousness because it's not going to rally up like once he talks. Then tomorrow's data, if he says something good or bad, you're gonna see the anticipation. Especially because we're most likely gonna have data tomorrow at 5:30 in the morning. Let me check real quick. Yeah, you got data 5:30 in the morning release. You got unemployment, so that's gonna be very important. So since the Fed has mentioned that, hey, we take a look at unemployment rates, that gives us a blah 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 blah. Therefore, since the markets tend to then be looking out for unemployment data, so the night before, since it comes out at 5:30, the night before it starts rallying on up, anticipating the good data. So around 3 or 4 o'clock, if it is falling, the market will then stop, create a support, and then start reversing on up, anticipating the data. It does that especially after good news, especially after it's been clear of what the Fed really is looking for in the data. So then traders have a good idea of how the market is going to react because of what the Fed is looking forward in that data. All right, so then I'm gonna mark it up with an alarm. That way when I go down in the candles, I know where they're at. Then I'll go to the weekly. Alright, so they're gonna act like a strong support. You have a weekly box right here, most likely. Yeah, it's right there. Right there. So notice also monthly, a monthly area, a 3 monthly area. So it's very important. So you see right now, it's getting stuck underneath there. So I'm gonna go to daily, 12 hours. You see how it just keeps rejecting after shooting on up. It just keeps rejecting, and then it's just been chilling here the whole day. All right. Anyways, let me see Fibonacci wise. I gotta know where the Fibonacci's are at. Whenever candle from right here. So we do drop tomorrow. This will be one of your stopping areas right here. And this is a 1 hour, not 45. So if we do go down tomorrow, this will be a stop. Or today, if throughout the night we fall down, there's gonna be your stopping area. First off, because you have a weekly. Second of all, you have a 1 hour candle 50 Fibonacci right here. You can see right here. So if on these 50 Fibonacci's and weeklies, it's time to stop above it because it's an important area to hold. So hopefully that happens and we fucking go for a buy and hold the buy right here. Otherwise, I just see it holding this area. This is your cushion right here. As long as we're inside this cushion, and notice how it stops right here where this box is at too. So all this correlates together. We're gonna create support here. It's 11:45, 12:30. Normally 12:45, 12:30 showed bullishness. It should have been up here. So I got into 45 minutes. So this should have held this right here and been bullshitting here, trying to get it back inside this and shit through it. So what this telling me is you got three areas. You got this area, this area, and this area. Watch. From the cards forward. So yeah, hopefully that happens. Hopefully it drops this or maintains this. That way, at 3 or 4, we can go on a sweet buy here. And if it does drop, we can go on a sweet buy in this area because at some point it will retrace and start passing this. And that's if we get to this bottom area here. If we get to this different, you'll be pay attention to this area right here to go for a buy. But then again, it's 12:45 to 11:45 to 12:30. That's your sweet spot. So even though this is happening right now, by 12:15, we could see this. This is your entry, your main core area. You're gonna see this. 12:15 reject shear, and then start going back up, and then closing here at 1, and then at 2 hold here, and then just be bullshitting in this range, scared of the data. That's what I feel like it's gonna do. If anything, maybe wake up but then come back down, but just or buying just time here in this area. And that's if at right now at 12 we start buying this area right here. But if we keep it up, 12:45, 12:15, 12:30, we're gonna close here at 1. Most likely tier 2. If we're here at 2, we're gonna break. Or at 2, we're gonna create support here, 3, 2, 3, 4, and then start going back up, similar like this, and then start going back up. But if we break here at 2, when we start looking 2:15, but then what you see is like if a wick shifts here, if it wakes up here, that's not an important time. 12:15. Your really time is gonna be 3, 4 in the morning. So this whole 2 in the morning thing is just to clarify where it's gonna create that support. Where's that stop gonna be? That it's gonna chill there and then start going back up. And we will know till once we get towards the end of this 12-hour candle, which is at 2 in the morning. From there, you have a better perspective where it's going to create support. Right here, just testing the supports and just testing your levels. So, like I said, 12:15, 12:30, start going back up here, buy time here, and just bullshit here with just buy time. Once 6 comes, then 6 will come and open and move the market on up. Since we have no data, the market is just gonna rally on up for a little bit, and then from there it all depends. It all depends because again we have no data to move the market in the morning. It's all gonna be based off emotions. Pretty much. I mean, it always is, but it's gonna be moving just based on emotions. All right, then now the Nasdaq, SPX. Oh, and the Nasdaq. If it does go down, it's gonna be better for you because you know that even though it's dropping throughout the night, once we pick up, that market is gonna start picking up, and this is gonna continue, and then it's gonna go back up. So this is gonna be your sweet area here, buying that sweet area here and holding it throughout the night, especially like I said, 3, 4 in the morning. You go in a nice little trade, catch it up till 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, maybe 7, depending where you buy the dip. But what I feel like this bitch gonna do is you're gonna buy time here. Either here because of the thick support that it has, this green thing, or it's gonna seem like it break it, but just buy time here. And this is what I really want, to hold this and catch it up here. If not, it's gonna hold this and you're gonna be able to catch it and take it up here. And then it's up to you if you want to take it when the market opens and does a little bit of this. SPX. and seeing how the SPX is looking, that's telling me then that Nasdaq is most likely gonna close that first box, that pretty much that box that it's in right now, and not break down to that this one right here. Watch. Come on, come on, come on. This box is gonna hold this box and then go up, but again, this and watch how shit right now. So this box and this box. Alright, so if SPX holds this box here, then that means the Nasdaq is gonna hold the first box that it's currently on right now. If SPX then breaks on down here, then breaks on down, what is this? There you go. Yeah, because now look how it's holding inside this area right here. So anyways, we'll check to this area. So this is your key area. As it goes up, this is gonna be your key area right here. It's gonna be a key area right here. Yeah, so as SPX gets into this, then Nasdaq will maintain that box that it's on, and then slowly gonna try to go back up. But I feel like it's gonna consolidate a lot here in this area, and it's not really gonna rallying up throughout the night, but more of a just fluctuate in this area right here. Yeah, so the sweet time is, first of all, how we're looking around 12:30, 12:45. From there, we'll have a better understanding where it's going. We want to check how we close at 2 in the morning, and then check up on it if we can around 3:30 to 4 o'clock, because that's when the market starts rallying up as the market opens. Even though we don't have no data at 5:30, it's just anticipating of the market opening. If not, if by 4:30, especially 4:30, we're not seeing like we're reversing, we're mostly gonna dump then and then start picking up around 5:30 or so. But seeing how Nasdaq SPX is looking, especially on this 50 right here, and how it wants to reject that 50, and it's 12 o'clock already. Again, then this correlates everything together. This 50 breaks on here. Again, it goes with what I'm saying. As this continues breaking up here, Nasdaq is gonna hold that box that it's currently right now, and then it's gonna slowly start picking on up. And then as it struggles to get in here, whatnot, and starts going back down again, you're just gonna see the Nasdaq stay in the same little box, not really doing nothing or whatnot. But anyways, I told you what time to pay attention to, you guys. I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Hopefully I can wake up around the time and glance on it. So that is all for now, you guys. This is Brian Seacrest signing out. Remember that tomorrow's data comes out at 11. So he's gonna talk at 11. By 11:30 or 11:45, sometimes 12:30, the market reacts. But since it's only a speech, I want to say to pay attention to 11:30, 11:45. But anyways, but yeah, you guys. Seeing you guys start seeing now SPX Nasdaq be more towards the bottom, breaking this area here on its box. Let's see. Come on. See how you're noticing it break down the box that it was on, trying to save. And as SPX then starts breaking down on that box that it's holding, or to the support of that box that is watching, what we're talking about. This box here. As it goes to the bottom of this box, then you're gonna see you're gonna see the Nasdaq break on down to the next box, and then either SPX is gonna create support here on the blue box. Let me change colors. There you go. Not bad. There you go. But yeah, and if we're down here by, so I wonder. So again, depends where we are at 12:45. Most likely gonna create some support here, hold this area right here, bullshit here to 3-4, and then go back up. Anyways, that's all for you guys. That's all. I just see the market really going this far. Really, I don't really see the market for SP, especially for the SPX, throughout the night. I don't see it falling this area right here, this box. I just see it consolidating here in this area, touching this area right here, if anything. But most likely just this area right here. Alright, this is Brian Seacrest signing out, folks.